The other question I received was, how can the community be more involved and create an inclusive environment for special needs children, and especially back at home? Over the last few months, I have come to a different, I don't know, like I've had a lot of time to actually think about it. And I now think that as important as it was to create a support system around myself as a caregiver, I would want to take more time to create a community that genuinely cares for Nathan as Nathan and not Nathan as my son or Mike's son. And the reason I say this is majority of the people, if you go for special needs support groups, one of the major concerns that's usually there is, if something happens to me as a caregiver, what happens to my child? Who will care for him? Who will visit him? And in my few months since I left to come do my master's, I can count the number of people who've actually taken the time to go and see Nathan. It's not that they don't care about him, but it's that their interaction was mainly through me as the caregiver. That they pray for him, but don't check up on him. I don't know if that makes sense. So that's been scary, to say the least, because it's not scary. I think it also just shows you, it kind of opens your mind and you're like, oh, okay, this is this is this and this is that. But I I am now more aware of the need to create a community of people around Nathan outside me as a caregiver, or Miki as a caregiver. And I don't know how to go about it, and I'm not saying like it's like people are obligated now, people flood our house. Please don't, that's not like, don't get me wrong. It's that I'm just realizing, like, if I'm not there, does that mean no one remembers he exists? But this is a child who won't speak up. They're not going to be on social media. So that's been scary. So it's really got me thinking about this word community. But I do think the number one way any community, if you know there's a special needs family near you, or there's a special needs parent near you, the one thing I've always emphasized, even more than giving diapers and bread and praying for them, it's check up, call that family, call that mother, call that father, because they're also going through their own thing, and check in on that family, because depression is real, expenses are real, and beyond saying we are going to do this, we are going to do that, at the bare minimum, a conversation goes such a long way in rejuvenating and refilling the spirit of that family. Creating inclusive environments is a shift that's gonna come, but it's small steps, like people building houses that have doors wide enough for wheelchairs to pass through, or a mall that has a lift instead of an escalator, or having ramps to access any building, even apartments, because I'm so sure there are people we never visited in our 10 years with Nathan, because where they lived, we can't get there. It's not that we don't want to come hang out, it's where's the wheelchair going to pass. Like, please don't ask me to carry the wheelchair, the child, all the bags up even 3 floors. You finished me. But it's small things like those that go a long way. Or restaurants having the option to either blend the food or provide food that you can eat, that the child can eat, you know. Or I don't know, there's so many ways, so many little ways people can join into the family and support special needs families that don't even involve money, to be honest. So figure out what that family you want to support would need, and then show up. Just show up, be there. Presence goes a long way. Yeah,